So we're looking at different types of nozzle tips. They're different brands, but a lot of them are numbered. So this actually says Wilton 103. This one says 104. That's a 103, that's a 101. So you can see there's a slight graduation in size. There is a 102 there, but you know, I'm probably going to spend 10 minutes trying to find the 102. I'll find a few other 103s. And so this will conduct the size of your petal at the end of the day. So you want something tiny, you pick a smaller one. You'll still get the same shape with all of these. Then you could choose something like this. You'll get a different styled shape, but you can still use it to make a really awesome petal. Or you could even choose these. These are massive. And you can still do essentially the same style, but make it quite large. Happy days. You can use these ones too. These are quite nice. I like those curves. You can get quite carried away. Validate the need to have all of these. All right, so I'm just going to pick a pretty standard one. Pick a 104, so you pop it into the coupler like that, and then just twist it on till it feels nice and firm. It's not loose. It's ready to fill the bag. So the bag, I generally grab it halfway down. The bag could be massive, it could be small, but I follow the same principle. I wrap it around my hand. This way you can fill it and not get business all over your hand and coming out of the bag. So our colour, before we go to use it, I always give it a quick mix. Make sure the colour's nice and even, the texture's nice and even. This buttercream recipe, you'll find you don't need to cover it. It doesn't crust, which is awesome. I used to cover it and then I realised I didn't need to cover it. So I can just smush some in there. Smush, that's the technical word.
And the advantage to the couplers are?
Couplers that you can interchange your nozzles easily. So we like that for convenience. If you need the same colour but to use it for like 10 different things, you can. And the way you do that, obviously you just unravel it, select a different nozzle that you may like, same deal, happy days. And it's as easy as that. You don't have to take a whole new bag. Beautiful. So we're going to pipe some petals. Wonderful. I would always have something like this on hand so you can scrape the excess.
That's such a good idea.
Yeah, I always have this on hand. Now I'm concerned for you because you have hot hands.
I do have very hot hands. These
darling.
hands are very hot.
Hot hands. This is a number 7 Wilton nail, flower nail. I always have a little bit like glue, and it's going to stick down a little square of parchment paper so it doesn't go flying all over the place. Now I'm going to pick a 5 petal flower. It's not always 5, like your hydrangeas you've got 4. You could have 6, you could make up as many as you want, doesn't matter. But since I'm doing 5, I need to try and visually, I need to sort of separate it into 5 sections, which can be a bit challenging because it's an odd number, but you can always reuse your buttercream. There's only so much you can eat. You're going to end up with a pink tongue with this one. So squeeze, 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 stop. Let go. See how I went into it? And then what I do is I have a little tray nearby and I just like to slide it onto the tray. And this tray can go into the fridge or the freezer and then they'll be chilled and then you can peel it off and put it onto your cake.
Great.